Garrick Mach, you remain ever as resplendent as the day I left you.
Sorry, thumbnail shots.
The place cannot be so dear to your heart that it requires inferior poetry for an introduction. Inferior? I will have you know that line comes from one of my favorite operas. However, I concede I may have gotten carried away, what with my head still swimming from battle.
Hey, I know exactly what you mean. Something about Garrick Mach is just special. And our victory here is gonna have a huge impact on the war, right?
Yes, this should be enough to lure some of the more indecisive nobles into our camp. I only wish I could vanquish the guilt I feel for turning on the church like this. Still, it was my decision to fight by 80's side, and I stand by it to the end.
I see. In that case, proceed as planned. Deploy the pursuit units immediately.
At once, Your Majesty.
So, Rhea and the others escaped with the help of a great white beast, did they?
Almost as
demonic
if
one.
the immaculate one that saved St. Seros has returned from the mists of legend. Although, it's a bit unnerving the way it sprung out of nowhere.
I knew we shouldn't have messed with Lady Rhea. She can be so scary. I'm just going to go back to my room and stay there until forever, okay? Okay.
That's what I do.
Do as you like, Bernadetta, but realize your father will be arriving in Garrick Mach soon. This is the seat of the Church of Seros, and as bishop, his place is here.
Really? In that case, I think I'll just forget about the monastery and go with you.
Good. Just be aware we may be marching for the kingdom next.
The kingdom? I possess no love for the cold, but I will try to grin as I am bearing it.
Okay.
Point at the path to your foes, and I will be hunting them to their final breath.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Petra. Whether we capture or kill will depend on the foe. Now then, enough wasting time. We need to find Rhea, and we need her alive.
Okay. Makes sense. Makes
2
sense.
years ago, I never would have imagined we'd be fighting a war like this.
You say fighting, but I think you mean instigating. Let's be fully clear about our role in all of this. Still, this is a positive turn of events for you, yes?
How do you mean?
When a war breaks out, every mercenary in the land starts crawling out of the woodwork. And those associates you happen to be working with should be tough enough to take on you-know-who.
Yep.
Gerald's mercenaries. Yeah, good point.
And then you can give them their just desserts or die trying.
Could have done without that last part. Thanks.
Relax, relax. You know I'm on your side. Our destinies are forever intertwined.
Yep, that's fair enough to point out.
Listen
Claude,
up, boy.
no!
You're not going to believe this.
No, don't make me kill Claude.
Judith, do you think you could ease up on the whole boy thing? I'm your
I-
fearless leader now, remember?
I know, Claude. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it.
But sure, tell me what happened.
Just tell me what
You
happened.
might want to take a seat for this. Garrick Mach Monastery has fallen. Not even the great knights of Seros could stop the invaders' overwhelming numbers.
Wait, what? That's not possible. They should still be days away from the monastery. How did they manage to deliver an army of that size to the gates of Garrick Mach so quickly? Unless... This can't be happening. Did Count Gloucester turn? And Acheron too?
I'm afraid both houses fly Imperial colors now. House Phlegethon yielded the north side of the Great Bridge of Murden, and Gloucester waved them right on through.
Okay,
Those
fair enough.
filthy liars. When
I
I
still love
warned them the
Claude, so don't
Empire
make me
was
root
raising
against
an
them.
army, they couldn't stop puffing their chests and crowing about how they'd hold the border. But it looks like the Empire had already gotten to them. This is all my fault for not keeping my ear to the ground.
I'm afraid that wouldn't have helped, fearless leader. All the dirty dealings were handled via letter.
But now I've lost the initiative, and against Edelgard no less. She can come at the Alliance with gloves off now. This is a real problem. What is it?
Sir, we have an unexpected guest. It's, Lord Holst of House Goneril.
Oh, don't make me go against Hulse. That would hurt most of all.
What's the strongest man in Leicester doing at my door? Besides thinking about battering it down, I mean.
You can ask him yourself, sir. He is present.
Apologies for dropping by without warning, my lord. I just happened to be near Deirdre when word reached me about Garrick Mach.
I didn't realize you were in our neck of the woods, Holst, but please, come make yourself at home. As fate would have it, I was just pulling my hair out over the exact same problem. Can you believe that Count Gloucester? He turned on us like it was nothing. If I don't handle this situation with the Empire delicately, it will fracture the Alliance. If you have any sage advice, now would be a great time for it. Or muscle. I'll take muscle if that's what I can
Oh,
get.
that's a great shot right there. Sorry, too many thumbnail shots. She's like, ooh, thumbnail shot. Ooh, thumbnail shot.
We must work together to keep Leicester safe, and more importantly, free.
Garrick Mach has fallen to the Empire, Your Majesty.
Oh, some talk with Vargas. That's cool.
I did not expect it would last long. Is Lady Rhea safe?
Yes, she escaped and is on her way here with a small force.
I see.
This won't be like granting asylum to your standard refugee. If we take the Archbishop in, it will be tantamount to declaring war on the very Empire. Is that a risk you're willing to accept, Your Majesty?
It is. We have already thoroughly discussed the matter with the Kingdom's lords. Even if I refrain from deciding publicly one way or the other, the Empire will still insist that we hand Lady Rhea over. The Kingdom's people and government are too frail to stand without the Holy Church's support. I agree with her ultimate goal, but such a situation calls for gradual reform over time. The Emperor's desire to tear it up rapidly will not do.
I agree, Dimitri.
It's a good thing we've prepared for such contingencies. I will start by sending a party to ALL to welcome our new guests.
Thank you. I would go myself if I could, but I'm needed here to prepare for the war.
Nothing like preparing for war.
Send messengers to Counts Galatea and Karen, imploring them to muster troops for our defense.
That sounds odd.
Oh, and send for House Fraldarius as well. Let's make sure our new Duke earns his title.
Grave news, Your Majesty.
What is it now?
Count Rowe has declared fealty to the Empire and is marshaling his troops as we speak. Also, one of his bannermen, Lord Lenato, is moving to hunt down and slay the Archbishop.
Oh no.
We have long held our suspicions about House Rowe, but I never expected their actions to plunge us into war.
And after all the discussions we've had to prevent exactly this, he must believe his reason is just.
Very well then. Our plans have changed. I will go and meet with Lady Rhea personally, and House Fraldarius will serve as my guard. Inform Galatea and Karen. They are to gather their troops in Erebus and Geraint lands.
Lord Lenato was once a faithful servant to the crown.
Lenato. What a fun thing to say, you know?
I have no mercy for traitors, no matter their pasts. On the contrary, I have an obligation to protect the kingdom from his kind. We've struggled long to attain this peace. I will not permit the Empire to crush it beneath their foot now.
Fair enough. Okay, let's move on. I'm not going to do the next chapter directly. I'm going to do the some of the battles beforehand, maybe 2 of them.
Skirmish in the fog. The Empire captures Garreg Mach, and when the lords of Fargus and Leicester declare their allegiances to the Central Church, they incur Edelgard's ire. She sends one army to the Alliance under the command of her war minister, Count Berglies, and leads a second herself to the kingdom's Castle Gaspar, the bastion of Northern Row.
Lady Edelgard, we have received an urgent message from Count Rowe. Apparently, he has taken up arms against the kingdom.
Oh no, Hubert.
What is he thinking? He was supposed to join his troops with ours so we could use our combined strength to strong-arm more of their neighbors into declaring fealty for us. What use is a plan if the man won't follow it?
It also seems that Lord Lenato, one of Rowe's castled bannermen, has gone so far as to mount a one-man crusade against the Archbishop. He has long held deep enmity for Lady Rhea, and likely leapt into action at news of Garreg Mach's fall. I should have suspected he would lack self-control when it came to his vengeance.
Interesting.
Naturally, the kingdom mobilized troops in response, and now move to strike Lenato down as we speak.
So, where does this put us? Can we get reinforcements to him in time?
You want to save the man, Your Majesty? If I may, we would march all that way for what, exactly?
Imagine the consequences of leaving him to die. We need our vassals to believe the Empire will always come to their aid. Always.
Of course, Your Majesty. I will make the arrangements straight away. The region northeast of Castle Gaspar is shrouded in deep fog this time of year. That likely accounts for why they are currently only engaging in minor skirmishes.
Interesting.
Which means we still have time to intervene.
Good. Now make our plans known to the others. I'm counting on you, Hubert.
At once, Your Majesty.
All of this makes me even more concerned about the situation in Leicester. Nothing has impeded Minister Berglies' march east, has it?
It has not. In fact, Count Gloucester has given him leave to garrison our troops there.
Oakley
I
dokley.
hear he has begun turning the screws on House Ordelia. and
Ordelia.
any other lords who
I
have
love
yet to make
Ordelia.
their allegiances clear.
I love the house. It's great.
On the other hand, the Alliance's more powerful houses have united in their condemnation of Count Gloucester's actions. The minister may soon face a battle with Houses Regan and Goneril, if not others.
I can't picture a battle the Minister wouldn't win most handily. Still, the Alliance's new leader, Claude, is an unknown quantity. We can't risk underestimating his skill.
Quite right. One can never be too cautious.
Okay. How many are there? Ooh, not a lot. Well, that's compared to, like, the end of the game. Okay. Oh, in theory, you could only do 2. I'm going to do a bit of them. Just because this is going a bit longer than I thought. Okay, the expeditions. Which we could do.
Do you have a moment?
Like, experiment with Edelgard.
Ahem.
I apologize for the convenience, but I suspect our life here at the front will continue for some time. Though I suppose you use this sort of thing. It's no big deal, because it's really not. I really feel like you exist. Please do alert me if anything crops up. I have some additional facilities in anticipation for the Wars for Sean. Please take a little time to check out and see if they could use. And prepare yourself for the battles to come. Fair enough.
On another
thought you wanted to go on an expedition. I'm curious if it's gonna be the one place. It's like choose the expedition place.
Only you would ask the Emperor out on an excursion.
We're going to the plains.
Very well.
And we're gonna move on. Okay, Elgar, what you guys say?
I rarely go riding, but find it to be quite liberating.
Okay, fair enough. Shez and Elgar took a break because that's what we do. I'll ask a question. Dreaming about the future.
My dream is to sit about and simply do nothing. Sadly, there's so much demanded of me, it will likely remain a dream until my final days.
Well, fair enough. I'll give you a pep talk. Yes, right thing to say. Haha. I'll ask a question. Prefers fighting style.
I don't object to swords or magic, but an axe has always felt most natural in my hand. I'm not sure why.
Because I'm an axe person. But only axe has one.
Actually,
yes, what do you think to say? This is why, even though I'm not moving my mouth or saying why. I'll ask the question because I'm doing so well.
Oh, I could go on and on about all of my intractable problems. How much time do you have?
A lot of time.
Hello.
Yes, great thing to say. Oh my goodness, 3 for our first time doing it. Was wildly engaging. Smooth Talker 1. Wow.
I'm not adequately prepared for such examination.
I don't know. I just felt like it was.
There are
needed.
gaudier crowns, but I like this one best.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to assume you're looking for a crack in my armor where a blade might slip through?
Yes. That's exactly where. You're stalking me. Oh, I could have joked.
What do you think? What?
Tease. Oh, she did not like that at all. But she is getting her tea.
I'm going to assume you're looking for a crack.
Yep.
Right.
Okay. Joke.
Good to see you.
Okay, that's gonna do it for this time.
Back to work
on that.
then. You and I both have a mountain of things to do after all.
Yep. But it's good to see that increase. Yeah, what? I can go to the war. Okay. Check out the new facilities. Record Keeper. This is where you want to use to grind. It's helpful.
Which battle do you wish to reflect on? I'll continue gathering records
None of
of your
them.
battles.
Ooh, Supply Master. But that might actually be helpful this time around.
Hey there. See you
Because I didn't use it before to get some wood.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Okay, so that's good. Like, oh, I thought there'd be like equipment. Oh, you can get resources, not a lot of them.
Everything has its use.
Actually, let's see what
Supplies
happens
are the
to expand
lifeblood of any
facility.
army.
I don't know, that might be helpful to increase. Okay. You have
Everything has its
a
use.
really realistic dog, so yeah. Oh, the battalion. I never use the battalion. That's sad but true.
Hello, you.
Might as well hire them for one job.
We have some truly capable.
There we go.
Come back soon, all right?
Okay, we're gonna do some of the war map missions first. Yeah. Yeah, that means you have a certain amount of time before they close. So let's go to the first area. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really feel, again, I don't feel comfortable going after Claude. Let's change up our units a bit. Just because we can. Let's do Dorothea. And let's do Hubert. Because why not? Yeah, I know all this. Let's fight.
Let's earn our keep.
Amen.
I will crush every last gasp of morale from the throats of our foes.
Okay, I didn't know if these guys were enemies or not. Because it seemed very odd if they were. I really want to know what the recommended level is for the next story mission. I bet it's going to be like 11 or 13. Yeah, really could. If you say so. I'm just going to hack and slash for all of you because it just works. Strong the story, strong the captain because, yeah. And next move activate. There we go. You're all the way over here. Okay, I'm going to try a bit with, Dorothea. Fierce. Oh, the musical notes. That's there. Very unclear what it does. Defeat 300 enemies. Okay. Fair enough. There's a lot of mages in this path, I noticed. I don't know. I wasn't trying to be complaint on that. It's just like it's a fact. Dorothea is definitely you and I want to make a dancer, I think. When you can unlock it. It's going to be interesting to unlock the dancer unit because it is a looted secret. There we go. Oh, take the hit, please. There we go. Ow. And thunder! 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 So, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm just weird. There we go. Let's try Hubert.
This will really demoralize our enemies.
Because, yeah. Okay, I used the wrong move, I feel like. Or it depends on how many X's you use. I think that's it. I was frozen today. I don't know. I'm not really liking Hubert, but at the same time, you have to play as Hubert. Because he is a noteworthy ally to your side. Ow. Yeah, Hubert's definitely you and I will have to invest in. Maybe make him a Dark Knight. I don't know. He seems like he would seem like a Dark Knight, wouldn't he? Lorenz was who we made our Dark Knight, which always felt odd to me. I get the spikes are meant to do like extra damage to them, so yeah. Also trying to defeat all the enemies that I told us to. I think Shez would be the best one for that. Just because Shez can... She's really fast. Yeah, that's the answer I'm going for. She's really fast. I don't know. It feels really odd about the Rhea thing, but I am curious to see what the story's going to do. It definitely seems like it does prolong the Lions to working with Rhea really early on, which is interesting, I think. Oh, here's see where it goes.
Is indeed a power that warrants.
Did we defeat 300 enemies? We did. Okay, I can move on. That's good to know.
I won't ever forget your kindness.
Okay. As soon as I fail the first chance I get to just seize all the strongholds. Because, you know, that's what we'd be doing. Okay, a move. Just because it saves a remarkable amount of time, which is always handy to have. No, you can't. You will perish. Because, why not? Take this. Oh, good. She has... Oh, Hubert leveled up. Yeah, I wish that was better handled because I don't like it interrupting the middle of the stuff. So, yeah. Dorothea's in trouble. Good to know. Good luck. There we go. Did we not see that? I'll destroy this next archer. There we go. This is the... Okay, it's like, who's the stronghold captain? It was very unclear on who exactly it was. Because, yeah, things. No. Let's move back to me. Because, I don't know. The foothills are seized. Good to know. Okay. Crossroads Caverns are in danger. Do we though? Oh, you guys can do it. I believe in you. You go defend it. I'll quickly seize it. Seize this. So we don't lose it. So it's good to have. You know, defend them. Amen. Says defeat 400 enemies. That's good to know.
Won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
True. There we go. Still taking in inputs. Yes. So there's more fighting to do. Okay, you are just oh, you're this guy. Paladro.
Capture the feisty ones. They're worth more alive.
Paladro. I don't know what you want me to say.
Let's seal it.
Never been good at really saying things, so yeah. Teleport away.
Kill.
We'll destroy the thief and the cobbler because yeah. I shouldn't have. I'm not using my aim move here. I really shouldn't. I'm really tempted to, but I'm not going to. That's just how I roll. It'd be cool not to. Oh, he's right here. Okay, Palado's right here. So I'm just going to destroy them all in one fell swoop because that's just convenience. And I'm a big fan of convenience. And I'm such a big fan of convenience. That's from the Practical Jokers live on stage. I feel odd just referencing it. Because we went to Target, and you know how I love convenience. I don't know, I think I screwed up that line. Hubert, you take care of him for a bit. Because, why not? You could be doing a lot of damage, so I'll keep you in that location. Let's just spam the move, because, yeah. There we go. Oh, good. That defeated him. That's great, Hubert. Glad it's useful.
I know it does.
Yeah, hopefully. Good job, intermediate seal.
Yeah, not bad.
And there we go.
For the fate of Fodlan.
Amen. Okay. And, okay, she's the MVP, which is always great. When she's the MVP. It really is. There's gonna be a story cutscene, because I know this game. They're like, hey, story cutscene. I'm like, cool. Or story bit. Okay. Story? I know there's gonna be story.
So, what did you want to talk about, Hubert?
I thought we might discuss you, actually. You wish to know more about those eldritch powers of yours, yes?
Ah, right. Edelgard said I might have a chance to get to the bottom of that. Kinda figured she'd forgotten, since it's been 2 years now.
Pray accept my apology on her behalf. It has been more trying to find answers than we originally expected. With Lord Arundel lost to the winds, it has been a trial combing through what little evidence he left behind. And of course, we are undertaking all of this in the midst of painstaking preparations for war.
For war. I'm gonna ask for a reminder because it's always good to have one.
Sorry, who's Lord Arundel again?
Oh, that hurt, Hubert.
Short memory, I see. Arundel was the man we fought at the palace 2 years ago. Just like Tomas, he shapeshifted and managed to elude capture. Since then, we have learned he also goes by another name, Tallus.
Oh yeah, that guy. So, did you figure out if my powers are the same as his? And what are my powers anyway? Not some kind of curse, I hope.
A fine question. I think it is safe to assume that you possess some form of magic. However, it is not the same ilk as the white and black magic we are familiar with. Yours is, shall we say, dark magic. Heathen craft that is structured differently from conventional spells. You are familiar with those who slither in the dark, yes? People like Tomas, Kranya, and Tallus. We believe they possess the same power as you.
Interesting. I'll accept your truth of words, Hubert.
It's tough to accept, but the similarities are too great for it to be anything else.
Still, what you think does not matter in the end, because my mind is already made up.
So, what? Are you gonna banish me someplace far away because I'm too dangerous? It's fine if you do. I'm used to being cut loose. That's just how life as a sellsword goes.
Do not be absurd. If we were done with you, we would kill you, not banish you. Fortunately,
Hubert,
you
you're
are
really dark about
exceedingly
things.
talented, and Her Majesty trusts you implicitly. The way I see it, we stand to profit best by keeping you in our service.
So, you trust me too? Thanks, I guess.
But now we have a more important question to answer. Namely, how you came by your powers.
I thought I heard
Great
someone
question.
talking in here.
We were just finishing up. Do you have business with our mercenary friend, Your Majesty?
I do. And I suspect it's related to what you were just talking about.
Then I will leave you to it. Pray excuse me.
You should see the look on your face. Did Hubert threaten you?
No.
Don't let it get to you. Yes, he's quite good at that kind of thing, but it
Well, I'm
comes
lying
from a
because
place
it
of
works.
caution.
I wish that was all that was bothering me.
I want to transform the world into a place where no one has to feel trapped by where they came from. When I am done, it won't matter where you were born, whose blood you have, or what powers course through you. Everyone will be treated as equals. That's what we're fighting for, and that is what this war is going to achieve. So believe me when I say this, I don't care who you are. I
Just who you are
only
now.
care about what you have done and what you have yet to do.
Well, thanks, Edelgard. I feel a little better now.
Okay. Yeah, that just tells you he wants to go on an expedition. We'll do that next time. I decided I'm going to end the part a bit early because a lot of stuff happens story-wise. But yeah. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to see you guys next time. If I had my biochemie out, I'd actually do it. Anyway. Until then, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time with more Fire Emblem Warriors 3 hopes as we continue on with chapter, I want to say 5. But anyway, till then, bye-bye.